Alright guys, what is going on? Today I just wanted to work on the Path of Trials. I always just forget about this mode. I don't know if it actually just unlocked either today or yesterday, but I just saw it. So I'm going to try to do this. We're just going to be chilling today. I'm just going to talk about some stuff a little bit, so before I get started into that. And what I'm going to talk about is the effigy clash. This event, I mean, it's okay. It's nice to get their rewards, but I feel like there's just a lot of boss modes in this game, and I do like to get high scores, and I do like to get rewarded for. I mean, that's not where I wanted to click. I do like to get rewarded for the scores and stuff. That's all cool and everything, but I think going back to back to back, like boss type modes, kind of gets a little, not that it's bad or anything, it's just like I'm not going to be competing for the high score every single time. And besides, I know that I'm like, compared to like the really big spenders, I know I'm not really going to reach those kind of levels. But kind of the good thing here is they did add the skip button. So one kind of thing here is getting these rewards kind of depends on you completing. Alright, so even this, like, it's kind of saying like I have to finish all 3 battles before that one counts, I guess. So even that, like, I feel like it's a little bit anti my time, or like, you know, the player's time, which is fine. Like, I get it to a certain point. The game has to kind of get you sucked in and make you want to play. But the fact that we have to do 5 of these. Alright, so 5 of those just to get, or 3 of those just to get 1 of these. And then we only get 3 free chances. I mean, the extra chances are not that expensive, so I've been going ahead to do that. So I don't mind that. I'm glad that they added the skip button to most of these boss battles, so I think there's 1 or 2 that are still unskippable. So but you know, when they did that, for example, the Elena event, I think even the Ken event also had a boss. No, it didn't. So when they did that Elena event, I'm forgetting one, but they did add that skip, so definitely that was good. So I'm super happy about that. But mostly, like, when you, for example, do the Guild Crusade, I probably already did it. But now that we have to do that for the other event, it's kind of annoying. Because I mean, what I've been doing is, I don't think you really have to do it more than one time. What I've been doing is I just set up a macro in BlueStacks. And so now you can skip them, I guess. The boss battle you can skip, at least. So that's good. I'm not entirely sure if you could still skip Crusade. But essentially what I did, because I'm not really trying to do the high score or anything. You guys can't see this, but I basically set up a macro. All it does is click the fight button and then click whatever is supposed to show up after that. And it just repeats. That's it. I mean, now you can skip most of them. I'm pretty sure it's not all of them yet, but yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Just to kind of get through the daily stuff, because it's one thing to play it, to want to play it, but I don't know, lately I feel like they've been doing a lot, and especially now with this, where you have to actually sit here and wait through the guild battle to get it to count on this new event. So yeah, even effigy class level 10. So we got that, but now we gotta get to 15. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so participate in Crusade battle, and then participate in Guild Shadowlands. It doesn't count if you raid. I think I've mentioned this before, and other people have mentioned this. So it's like, man, the game is just making me want to turn on a macro. Again, still enjoying the game, but I don't enjoy doing like monotonous tasks. Granted, I get it. The fun of the game is figuring out the high score and everything. I just give me a break of a few weeks, and then I'll want to, you know, seeing a boss mode every few weeks, that'll make me want to do the high score every time. But like if it's like, you know, there's a new boss mode here, a new boss mode there, then I kind of don't really want to do those as often. And then here's the other thing. I feel like they need to revamp this thing a little bit, because last time I basically didn't get to feed it. I guess I have to be awake or log into the game at a certain time of the day. Otherwise, look how many feeds I got, right? Otherwise, my guild members will just feed it, and I won't get the mission. So yeah, I mean, if I already finished the mission, then I don't really feel like I need to feed it. There's a prediction. But then again, I feel like if I don't feed it every time, so I could give my guild members a chance to feed it, then we might not have the best power level to fight the other team. I don't see the feeding achievement here. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but yeah, I feel like they could revamp this a little bit where like the most active guild actually get to go past, you know, not just cap it at level 11. Like the most active guilds should be able to just, once you level up all 3, then it should open up again and let you go further up, so that way the most active guilds can get the biggest bonus. I don't know, that's just me. Because yeah, once they end up unlocking the actual battle, it always feels like, okay, I'm fighting their top 5 overpowered team, so I'm not really going to be doing much except for getting some hits in. They did change that mode. Like before, you couldn't really do anything, but now it actually takes off a point, so you eventually do kill the enemy or that person on the team after like 30 battles or so. So that is good. But other than that, yeah, you know, I do see that they're improving, not necessarily improving, but changing things over time. So to me, that's always a good sign, right? It makes me enjoy the game a little bit more. To know that they're kind of making things a little bit easier. But honestly, overall though, like this game is pretty good with skipping stuff and like auto deploy. If you start a new account, for example, and you go to the quests, they only let you auto deploy one. Where is that? So here, I can never find what I'm looking for. So for example, right, if you start a new account, you could only deploy one at a time, but then you eventually gain the auto deploy for all, and I think that's good, that eventually they tell you, okay, you don't need to keep going through all of these one at a time. So yeah, to me, that kind of stuff is good. Just kind of get me through the stuff faster. Yeah, so yeah, it's not to say that I don't enjoy playing the game. There's stuff that I really enjoy doing, like grinding out some tower. I didn't even look at the missions. So I've kind of given up on trying to do all the missions sometimes. So I could probably do the 4 wind fighters. I mean, I have a pretty good win team. At least I feel like I do. So like that kind of stuff to me is okay. But then sometimes they make it like so annoying that you kind of have to play it twice. And don't get me wrong, thanks for the gameplay, but like there's what, like 5 times 3 battles in this, and I get it, like definitely give us stuff to do, but don't make it annoying on purpose. Yeah, so we already got who able, so I mean, but the first thing shouldn't really be that hard. Like the entire Ryu level should not be hard. And I'm actually just dying here, so I'm getting my ass kicked by Cammy, I guess. Oh no. Oh, okay, there goes Cammy. I didn't even see how she died, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think the entire Ryu, like this entire novice level should be novice, should be easy, right? Like you shouldn't be struggling until you get to maybe halfway through Chun-Li and into Mad Ryu. Alright, so let's keep going here. Thunder. I feel like my main teams are good now. Fire, I feel like Fire was kind of the last one to kind of come along. But I feel like my main teams are good now. Fire, Wind, and Lightning. I think I'll throw Poison in there. Alright. Let's see. Almost messed that up. So I have a habit of always going in the same order because I'm used to having Elena and Slatsu for the heal, but I don't really need to heal on the first turn mostly, unless it's like Shadow Lucidity. Whenever I see Beastgeef, it feels like it's going to be a problem, but this is actually this battle I feel like it was a little bit easier than the first one, to be honest. Unleash no more than 4 combos. Yeah, so my thing is like I get stuck if I start trying to, you know, get all 3. I get stuck on one. So what I'm gonna try to just do is just fly through every level. Try to get like 1 or 2 at least if possible. And then this, I mean, this is pretty important actually. It's not that important where I have to like completely stop, you know, and you know, try to get it perfectly every time. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through this as much as I forgot to change the team. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I think I have teams set up here that are like element based. But then again, I feel like there's different. So this is, I can't even see this. This is Wind right here. Lightning. This is sort of Fire, but it hasn't Bison in it. Yeah, that's pretty much my Fire team though. So I'll just change in Bison to Dudley. No, actually, let me just start a new one. Alright. And I'm just making elemental teams just to make my life easier because I feel like it's always the same challenge. And the reason, I mean, I could go for DJ. I haven't really used DJ at all, but I recently, like, I had so many copies of DJ that once I got them to like, you know, S or A+ and S+ and whatnot, I basically just got them to 3 stars. So I might as well use them. So this is gonna give me the full bonus, so let me go ahead and save this team as its own team. So yeah, I'm not even sure if these save team templates go across modes. I feel like I set that up correctly for one of the boss battles, but now it just doesn't feel like it's the way I set it up, so I don't really know what's going on with that. So yeah, guys, I just mentioned that I haven't really used DJ, and I feel like I'm kind of set in a way of playing in a certain way, because now like for example that Fire team, I know I can do Sea Viper first, into the Capray, into Sea Viper, into Dawson, and I don't even, the 4th member just has to stand there basically, and that's because I just never had a good 4th Fire, but now I have DJ. So maybe I'll just try to figure out what DJ is about and sort of figure him out from there. I have 4 Wind Fighters. But then again, now that I have kind of finished a lot of my fighters to like 3 to 5 star, I think now I'm gonna try to focus on getting someone like Summer Gang. I did finish Street Poison, which I'm kind of surprised with because it feels like she wasn't like a launch fighter, but I eventually did get her pretty maxed. So, you know, maybe I just got lucky with that. So, yeah. So now that I'm finished with her, I'm kind of going to work on Summer Gang. I feel like Summer Gang is probably the guy I want on my Fire team. There is Mummy Dawson too. I feel like I've been getting a decent amount of copies for him. So I can work on him after I work on Summer Gang. But yeah, once you see these events here where you can get like free copies of certain fighters, the exchange tent. So this one's almost over, so I should probably. I kind of want to get this Chun-Li. How many? I can't even see this on the screen. Okay, I do have enough for one copy of Chun-Li, so I could get Chun-Li and nothing else. Or I think I might try to go for this faction conversion thing. But then again, you can get those weekly. But for the most part, I'm hanging out up here with these things. I kind of want to. I was working on these before, but I took a break from that. And then, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never really pick her from here. I usually just pull her, but I might start picking the Summer Yang from here. You can get 2 copies too, so it looks like I have to make a choice between him and Chun-Li. And, you know, all these other goodies too. But here, what is it? Yeah, here there's no really good units to get, so maybe I'll use this one to focus on. You know, these good materials up top. We'll see, we'll see. So it's really a choice between the Fashion Chun-Li. I think I have 1 or 2 copies of her, so I don't really feel the need to rush her. But then again, you kind of have to slow build her. Because before I was building Jury off of those whenever I saw Jury, but now we're not really getting Jury. So yeah, you kind of have to like try to keep up with what you want to do, with who you want to build. Alright, so now that we have these deploy teams set up, I think this should make it a little bit easier. And actually, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's a change. I think they used to make it that you would have to use like the Master and Infernal types. So I think that's good for the Novice, like the Ryu section of this. I feel like they shouldn't make you do that. Like, yeah, once you get to Chun-Li and to Mad Ryu, then yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. But, you know, considering how badly I just got wrecked, this might be one where I just don't even... So yeah, in the past, I would get stuck here trying to do it with a Thunder team. But it might be better to just throw in M. Bison and just kind of do it like that. And then just come back to it. Because then if I get stuck here, then I just completely forget about this mode. Because what happens is they'll put the little red exclamation point, the little notification for everything, but they won't put it for this mode for whatever reason. God damn, I'm getting killed. So I just completely forget to do it. I'm getting destroyed here. And actually, like, it wasn't even Honda that got attacked first. Let me see. Let me double check this team. So it's Yoon. I don't know who. Maybe I think Gen attacks the back row. So it might not even be good to have him Bison. But let me just throw in Bison on here. Honda did die, so let me throw in Bison on here. I mean, Ryu's in the tough spot, but let me go with this and see how it goes. Okay, so that's terrible. Gen just does insane amounts of damage. Alright, so Honda's already down. I think I'm doing actually worse than what I started with. Okay, Makoto down. And Yoon is down. Okay, good. I think we could do this. Okay. I wiped my hands of that one. So that's one that I'm going to come back to if I remember to come back. We do still have like almost 3 weeks to do this. So eventually I'll come back in and might remember. See, so now this is what I'm saying. Have 4 Master Infernal legendaries. I think nowadays I'm probably okay to do this. So I mean, that does give you the excuse to use in Bison, but Let me take Mario off. So I do like Fashion Blanca, especially now that I sort of have him hooked up with good equipment. It's all legendary, so I just kind of need to boost this to +2, and then he'll be good to go. So definitely gonna use him. You know, I can't really use Goken or Sagat, because then I'll have 3 tanks basically. I do have Juri, so I could use Juri. I'm thinking Akuma, because he can attack the back. And then just have, can I throw in a master up here? So now I'm remembering the master. It's master, it's not yin yang, it's not spiritual. It's just master. Okay, so that looks like a pretty decent setup there. Let me save this just in case it's actually good. Alright, so I have my Juri to the +30 fighting spirit. So I don't have to use her in a specific spot in the chain. I could just use her whenever. So that's good. So far though, I don't feel like Juri's been like that. I'm not saying she's bad or anything like that, and I messed up that order. But like, I don't feel like she was worth doing all the Shadowloo City coins and everything. She's not as instantly good as Bison, I guess is what I'm trying to say. She's already dead, and we got Akuma already dead. Okay, so I think what I should do, which is what I think I did the first turn, was that I attack the back row. So if you use combo 1 with Blanca, that attacks the back row, and I think combo 2 with Akuma attacks the back row. Let me just double check my Akuma here, because I feel like his equipment is not going to be the most perfect. And what I can do is I could probably engrave this. Now that I have him with actual master equipment, well, a couple of master equipment, I can start just giving him the engravings. And then I could just double check to see, because sometimes I'd be putting the wrong equipment. Not that it's that I do it on purpose or anything, but yeah, I'll just take it off of Goken, because I'm not necessarily going to use him. I mean, I want Goken to have it for sure, but I'm not necessarily using him right now, so I can engrave this really quickly. The level 1s are not even that hard to get anymore, so I'm just going to use them up and then level it up. So what I usually do is I do this to 8, and then I'll quick select, and then since I have quite a bit right now, I think I'll do the same thing again. And yeah, right now I have like so many of these, I probably should start working on leveling a lot of random equipment up. Just so that what I've been kind of doing is just buying equipment. And see, so now Goken and Akuma can share this, so I might as well just level it up. So they could be Eskimo brothers, essentially. Alright. So yeah, huge difference now on Akuma. Now he has, instead of 2 out of 4, he has 4 out of 4 master equipment. And now 3 of them are +1, newly +1, and then all of them are up to 3 star, whatever, 3 diamond. So hopefully that makes a huge difference. Alright, so Juri, I think she should be hooked up pretty decently. She has +2 everything, 3 star and everything, so she's good. Maybe I could do a little bit better. Oh, I didn't even realize I have all of Blanca's cars already. That's great. So maybe I could do a little bit better here. Like, yeah, finish doing this to at least +3. But yeah, this gets like exponentially harder. Like from 16,000 to 40,000. Ooh, that gets really hard to keep up with. And maybe I can actually engrave one of these. Yeah, I have an extra. Like, Fashion Blanca is actually so good that he's worth giving good equipment to. And then M. Bison. Yeah, I think I've been swapping between him and Sagat, but... Oh, wow, what? I never unlocked this? I mean, I guess it's because I never really got him. I was working on getting him leveled up, ranked up, but... Okay, so let's actually level this up to at least 5, maybe 10. So now, actually, like, M. Bison's going to be worth getting to 10 or to 20. So maybe I'll start making a little bit more of an effort to buy this, like this resource here. Because I've been buying them, but then I stopped because they just cost so much money. But let's get him to level 10. So that's good. Like, my Bison has been progressing. He's at SS, so he's almost there. I kind of was working on Jury, so I just never really updated him. Then I spent a lot of divination tickets on Sagat. Here we are, basically. Alright, so now he's good to go. So, big difference there. So, all these characters I want to use, so definitely I'm okay with everything I did. So let's try that again. Jury into Blanca. Into Blanca, so that should hit combat. And I think Akuma would have hit combat, except he was up in the air. So I don't even know what happened there. Alright, so this is not going super well. Usually when there's a map with Elena on it, sometimes I'll just wait until I have 2 meters filled up. But, like, I have no way to heal. So that might not actually work. It doesn't have to be until it's 2 full meters, but maybe 1 and 2/3. So like here. And somebody died already. Okay, let's start with Akuma, into Blanca, into Akuma, into M. Bison. Yeah, so already this one's annoying the crap out of me. So let me try once more with this team, and then I'll switch to another team. I think with Sea Viper I could do a little bit better than with Akuma. Sea Viper Blanca should be fine. But again, I just don't want to get stuck trying to get that Infernal ranking and then not be able to finish it. So yeah, it looks like Akuma. Let's try that again. Looks like Akuma tries to grab Combat Guile, but he's in the air, so he can't do anything. So I either have to do that faster or slower. And I might not be able to do it slower because the little combo thing will disappear. Okay, so that kind of worked. I feel like that wasn't the maximum damage. But I feel like if I wait till I have 2 bars, that might work a little bit better. And look at all that recovery. Oh my god. Combat Guile's still alive. Alright. Let me try with Sea Viper. Actually, I'll try Sea Viper and then I'll still keep Akuma. That way I'm attacking the back 3 times. So if that doesn't work, I don't really know what to do. Not that I don't know what to do. I'll probably just try like an AoE strategy. See, I already saw Combat Guile recover life, so let me try that again. I'm just going to wait for the, like I said, I'm going to wait for the 2nd meter. Or maybe at least 1.5 meter. Because I feel like Elena's getting a heal in there somewhere. So yeah, look, they're starting their combo, so that's why. And there's a heal in there. Okay, now I go use this. Oh my god. Sea Viper already dead, but I think I did kill Combat Guile. I can't really see what's going on, but hey. Did I kill him? I think I did. So that worked. It's just actually surviving long enough is going to be the problem. Okay, so Elena's down also. Hey, we still got him Bison, so as long as Blanca doesn't die, there's still a chance. Okay, their Blanca's dead. Now we got Sagat and 23 seconds left. So Sagat could be a problem, definitely. There's his heal. And Bison, please, please. Oh, we got one more shot. Yeah, so it looks like part of the problem too is going to be Sagat with that, because he always survives with that sliver HP, and he's got like those 3 or 4 different walls that you have to get through. So he's a problem. So yeah, actually, I'm actually having fun with this one because I'm getting like right there to almost beating it each time. So that makes it feel a little bit more fun. Alright, let's kind of look to see how much damage Sea Viper is taking. It doesn't, it looks like M. Bison actually absorbed a lot of that, so. Okay, Kamigal is down already. Alright, let's wait for Sea Viper. Let's see if we could kill Elena. And we got her, yes! Woo! So I think that first one was just unlucky because they killed Sea Viper like instantly. But now if we have the full team, we're just doing so much damage. I don't think Sagat can withstand all this. Even if he heals, like we're still doing so much damage. There we go. So this team is actually pretty deadly, especially with all the updates that I did of the equipment. This team is insanely deadly because Sea Viper into Blanca, both attacking the back, and then Akuma attacking the back. So that last person stands no chance. Alright. So I think what I'll try to do is I'll try to make a chapter of each mission, right? So that if you guys want to watch a specific mission, you can just skip to that mission. I think that'll be the easiest way, so that I don't have to worry about like how long this video is and having to edit it, because I feel like having to edit through like 18 battles is just annoying. So it'll be easier if I just make the chapters. Alright, so I forgot to check the missions, so I'm kind of just going with the same team. I feel like this team is going to be insane. Like, this team will probably get me through everything. Even if there's like a Gen, I don't feel like Gen is going to be a problem against a triple threat. A triple threat backline attacker. So, yeah. 5 Flame Fighters. I kind of don't, I'm not going to redo it. Forget it. I'm just going to move on to the next one. So, Wind Fighters. Let's just do the preset. Wind Fighters. No change to team. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I meant to press deploy. Oh, that was bad. I wanted to save Guile for the last hit, but I should not have done that. Alright, this one's going pretty well. Bam. No fighters knocked out. Alright, that was not bad. Alright, so let's keep going here. 4 Thunder Fighters. Preset. Deploy, go. let's go, Mad Ryu. I just love having Mad Ryu on the team. I don't know about you guys. I know he's not perfect, but he just goes ham. I don't even care about my was that E Honda? I was gonna say Zangief, but I'm pretty sure that was E Honda. I don't even care that he died. I could have healed, but Mad Ryu wanted to go mad, so I let him. Oh, wrong button there. All right, let's go with. All right, I need to rearrange these because I want my elemental teams to be on top. Isn't there a way to rearrange, or am I on drugs here? No, alright, never mind. Fire. Why do I have an invisible team? That makes no sense to me. Alright. Yeah, so this is the new fire team that I made with this boy. Alright, so we have 3 tanks on this one. Interesting. So this might be like one where they try to just time me out. Alright, let's see if I could figure out DJ a little bit. So the first one is shield. And then, oh, guess not. I was gonna say let's go with the Kaipre, but she died, so. They are doing a crap ton of damage for 3 tanks, essentially. Alright, so this might be one of the ones where I just switch the teams, because I feel like what I need to do for this one is AoE damage. Alright, let's go. Let's start with DJ, just to see how the shield goes. And actually I do have decent AoE damage on this, so. DJ, I just need you to keep that shield up if you can. Okay, looks like DJ almost dead. Oh, we are dying actually. Okay, so maybe Dawson might be a better start because he starts with AoE. And then I could still use his combo 3. I mean, technically it says AoE for Sea Viper, but she attacks the back line, so I don't know what that means. So yeah, I think actually, let me move the Capra to the back. All right. So let's start with, I kind of want to start, I feel like starting with DJ was good still. Because then he puts up that shield. Yeah, that shield seems like it's pretty good. Oof. DJ getting wrecked right now. I can't believe they did a freaking 3-tank team. So I was originally thinking AoE. This might be one of those ones where I just basically decide that it's better to just break through the front guy. I think Sagat is actually the 3rd one, so I think I'm just gonna try to break through. So forget about doing a fire team. I'm just gonna try to break through. I think if I keep the cap rate, that would still be good. Because eventually the capper is gonna come out and I need to attack her. So I still need someone that can hit the back. But it might actually just be good to do Akuma instead. Then I don't really have someone who does a combo 1. Yeah. So maybe keep the Capra. Or maybe I could also go for a street poison strategy, where I can use her combo 2 to charm. But let me try the Capra first. We're still kind of fire here, so let's put another fire member at the top. And so what I'll do is, I feel like Sea Viper's not really fitting into this actually. Maybe Street Poison. Okay. And in that case, you think Guy might be good? I need to work on my Guy because I feel like Guy is really good, but I never really, like, I don't have him really built up all that much. But he's really good. He can be really good. All right. Yeah, let's try this. I feel like Guy might be better in this case, but let's try this. Because really, I'm going to try to drill through Zangief. And I missed him. Okay, he's done. And the Capra's not in the back. Okay. So I'm just going to keep trying to drill through the front person. Oh, got the Capra. No, yeah, maybe. Oh, I missed my combo 3. So this is actually working pretty decently. Except they keep healing somehow. Okay, the Capra is gone. So it's really just a matter of doing damage. I wasn't able to get through. Alright, I think that team worked, and I don't really think I need the Capra then. I could just bring like Guile or something. Yeah, I think I still have decent options here, so let me just get the maximum bonus. Chun-Li or something. And then just go like that. Yeah, I think I just need to drill through Zangief and I'm good. There you go. Goodbye Zangief, and we're mostly through DJ. Alright, I'm going to start with Cammy on that one. Just so I don't lose momentum. Okay, good. Alright, so we're just down to Sagat. How about Tiger Crazy Shoryuken? The thing I like about still using Cammy and Madaryu, even though they're kind of the same type of attackers, Madaryu's dead, so I could still keep using Cammy. I didn't even have to use the combo 3. Alright, so yeah, guys, even if I don't finish all of these, I mean, these would be nice to have, but it's better to just be able to finish everything. At least run through everything once. And if I get too bored or too lazy to finish it, then, you know, at least I ran through it once. Alright, let's at least give it a shot with the team here, Wind Fighters. And then, you know, we'll adjust accordingly. I think, you know, boss modes, I'm still not really up to, like, doing high scores for boss modes. Because there's a lot of, like, knowing all the characters and everything. But, like, this kind of stuff where it's like, oh, man, you know, they ask me to do Flame Fighters, but, you know, they can't quite cut it. And then figuring out, okay, what's the team that I kind of would do better. So what am I doing? I'm sort of starting with Cammy here and attacking in Bison. Not the best strategy. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought the EX moves were set, but they're not set. It's me. It's because of my preset team. So I have the preset teams to work for boss mode so that they are using different you know, different ones. But if I can use the healing ones, that would probably be pretty useful if I don't have like Elena on the team. So what I should be doing here is starting with Chun-Li, if I'm using this team, that is, and ending with Chun-Li. So make sure to heal. But I kind of maybe want to change Cammy to poison so that I can save Guile's attack for combo 3. And she's still doing that AoE for combo 2. So we're still doing AoE damage. So one person is down already. This might be better to attack the back person instead of trying to do AoE the whole time. And I should have been healing. I didn't heal. Or use Poison's combo 2 instead of Beast Geef. So alright, we're kind of just adjusting the strategy here. So Beast Geef for this. Poison. We got him Bison. And what did Guile? I didn't see what Guile did. I don't think he did anything, to be honest. Alright, so maybe we might have to change this to just attack the back person. We do have Guy for that, but let's try it. I don't feel like he's gonna do that well, but let's try it. I feel like I need more equipment for Guy, because I think whenever I use Guy, I just take it off of Guile. So that might not be the best thing to do. So he does have the first two up top, so let's see who I could take it off of. I mean, I could take it off of Chun-Li. Oh, the new Elena has stat for some reason. She doesn't need that. I mean, eventually, yeah, but she doesn't need it yet. And then I would be taking that off of Chun-Li. So let's actually try and see if I could actually just buy sneakers. So there's some sneakers. And I don't really have enough to buy from here. So I'm going to have to go for this random chance here. Booyah, it worked. All right. So let's equip. Let's go into the thing. And let's equip him. Alright, so I'm taking off Chun-Li, I think, and putting in Guy. But yeah, I'm definitely going to work on Guy next, I think. Because when it comes to backline attackers, they're super useful. Especially now, seeing who I can combine with. So I could probably combine him with Fashion Blanca, because Guy attacks the back for combo, for his super combo for combo 2, and then Fashion Blanca could go for combo 1. So that's 3 hits. So I think Guy is pretty good. Alright, so considering he's, well, let's see. Alright, we can use 1. I think, well, let's go for his glove. We can use 1 engraving. And then we can level everything up appropriately. So this is good. This is kind of forcing me to work on my equipment. So that's good. Like, I think that's what content should be. It should be hard enough that you want to like keep upgrading your stuff. Realizing like, man, I haven't upgraded in a while, so let me go ahead and do that. Just gotta keep up with stuff, you know? Alright. And yeah, like, I can eventually swap this. So this is good. Like, before I would have like 2 sets of equipment built, but now I kind of have 3 plus that I can share around. So I think having like 2 full pieces of equipment is going to be good, and then a third one that's kind of like, you know, halfway. So that way I don't have to worry about switching back and forth too much with my main units. So for example, I wouldn't have to take, not that Guile's equipment works exactly on him, but I wouldn't have to take it off of Guile to put it on him. I could just take it off of Elena, who I may or may not be using. Like Guile, I might use like all the time. Elena, I probably won't use. Oh crap. Okay. I probably won't use her all that often, so I won't have to be worrying about switching equipment back and forth. I mean, ideally, you'd probably have max equipment for everybody. But, you know. Alright, let's try to just attack the back. So 1 with Guy. And 3 with Guy. And Poison's still full life, so... Okay. Oh, that's good and bad because Bison is taking their hits. Oh man, Guy's already dead. maybe this team isn't really gonna work. Trying to think of who's an AoE attacker in the second slot, but see, if I had him built, maybe I'll use El Fuerte, but for now, let me try this team again. If not, then I'll switch to that super team that I made before. That team was amazing. That Poison's not taking any damage. What's going on here? And I feel like Guile's not really getting in there with that flash kick. Yeah, I feel like I did no damage. Alright, so maybe I need way better equipment for Guy. And I need to awaken him way more. Alright, so let's go with that same OP team that from before. So it was Akuma, Sea Viper, and Fashion Blanca. And then I guess it was Bison up front. I don't remember. Oh, wrong Bison. And then so what I could do is, I guess, fire some fire team at the top for assist. Maybe I could give Sea Viper a little bit more HP. Something like that. And that way I have 4 bonus at the top and then 1 infernal. Right, so same strategy from last time. We're just gonna Sea Viper into Blanca, into Akuma. Akuma might have been a little slow there. Put up the shield. And we got Jury in the back. And now their Bison is destroying me. Alright, we killed Jury. I think we went a little too ham there. Okay, actually this is kind of working. I missed the combo on Bison, but this is actually working. Yes, okay. Alright, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that with the win team, but... Alright, what are they asking for now? Alright, yeah, a super team, so... I'm just going to go with this team. Unless there's somebody that can attack the back on the first hit. That is Master, Infernal, or Legendary. Not that I know of. Actually, I forgot to put my Witch Jury into the limit break, so I gotta figure out who I'm gonna take out for her because I need to put her in. She's actually pretty good. Okay, so maybe I'll just keep this team and forget about the missions. I forgot this is a different. I'm like, where's M Bison? We're not fighting an M Bison, so we don't really have to use this team like super effectively. So it's okay. I'm like looking. I'm just looking like how much damage did M Bison take? Meanwhile, he's not even on the team. Do not use EX battles, EX moves. So that's actually, that one wasn't too bad. I could definitely accomplish that. But for right now, I'm just going to move on to the Mad Ryu one. Oh, it's not unlocked. Okay, so let's actually try that one again. I think I could do that without using EX moves. And then probably... It shouldn't be that hard to just use the Master Infernal and etc. Oh, I'm so tempted to use the EX moves. Makoto almost dead. Let me switch it up a little bit. I'm just like, it's like muscle memory to go back to the EX moves, but alright, I finished that one, so that wasn't too bad. Looks like, can't really see right now. I can't even see that number. The resolution is so low. But we're like halfway through like most of them, so that's not bad. So yeah, usually what I would do is win the fight within 20 seconds. So I'll just bring like the most offensive team that I can bring. So I'll bring like Mad Ryu, Guile. Guile is basically he's just a combo one, so he's like one of the better combo ones. And yeah, after that I don't really care who else I bring. Just Guile, Mad Ryu, Guile, and Cammy. So I'll just start with Mad Ryu. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this in 20 seconds. Into Guile, into Cammy, into Mad Ryu. And that should usually tear through the first person. It looks like I need to do a little bit more AoE damage. So it might be a good idea to change the EX attacks. And put someone fast, like put Beastkeef, because he's faster. And I don't know if putting Chun-Li up here will make it faster, but she might help. And then just also just put a lightning person just to get the faction bonus. And then change the EX fighters to something offensive. Yeah, this is probably like way better. Because I have it so leveled up at this point. Alright, let's see how this goes. And actually, since I'm playing on emulator, I have those hotkeyed. The EX moves, they're all hotkeyed. Maybe they aren't. Okay, there it goes. I just don't think 20 seconds is really fast. There's just like not enough time to do all that. So maybe I gotta do more AoE damage. So maybe it would be good to use Beastkeef. Alright, so I'm gonna change Cammy to Chun-Li just to make it faster. Let's see if that works. But yeah, the freaking Abel is a little too strong, I think. See, alright, so if Mad Ryu, okay, Mad Ryu, okay. He did his passive. All right, so that worked. Okay. So yeah, I think speed was the factor there. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go through all of these. So yeah, that should be easy. Unleash no more than 4 fighters in the team of the same class. That shouldn't be bad. So a lot of these third ones aren't like, it's harder to do that than it is to do this a lot of times. Oh, those are kind of annoying. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my run of that. I am hoping to use up a lot of, I'm gonna pretty much use up all my tickets here, but not right now because there's a street art coming up, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, there's a street art, so I think that's probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So once that comes out, I'll use my tickets. Unless if I missed it, if it's there and I didn't see it. Yeah, we didn't get the chef restaurant yet, so the rest of it is just changes. I'm just double checking just to make sure, because City Pursuit is here. Alright, so yeah, let me show you guys what I have. So I still have Guy in the back of my head. So let me show you how many copies of Guy I have. Yeah, so it's just a matter of, let's see now. I might be able to, because I do have a lot of copies of Yoon and Yang and T-Hawk and all that. But honestly, I think for Yoon and Yang, I would need to get both of them done. So I think my next person is going to be Guy. And now that I finish Guile, I should be able to use that as food. So I do have a bunch of stuff down here that I could use. And then just let me see. I think I also finished my Beast Geef. So yeah, actually Guile, Beast Geef, and Cammy, and Street Poison. So Wind, I'm pretty much done. I have like the best fighters for Wind. So we have a Yoon here. No, Yoon is not a food. He's not a bee. Alright, so it doesn't really matter who we use. So what I'll do is I'll just use Ibuki. I don't want a Smart Awaken. Alright, how long? So we're an hour into this video already, so I don't know. I debate whether I should just go live or do a video. It's almost the same thing. Alright, so I think I have the most copies of Ibuki here. So I'll try to just make Ibukis. So this should be 4. But yeah, we're gonna get our guy to like some crazy level right now. Alright, so let me definitely use up that Guile while I'm at it. Alright, so Quick Awakening. Watch me find out that like Guile, that I could still use this Guile for something. You know what? I'll save him. Just use these 2 Ibukis for now. Alright. So yeah, Guy is definitely a unit that I've been wanting to use, but there's just so many good Wind fighters to prioritize over him. Even Street Poison got prioritized over him, which is kind of funny. Alright, where are you now, Guy? So now I need an S tier Ibuki. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get much further than that, but at least it's getting somewhere. Alright, I think that's pretty much it with this. What else is there here? Yeah, I kind of talked about the exchange tents. This is kind of annoying me just because it's taking so long to do. How much time do we have for this? Oh, we have 36 days? Oh, man, that's not bad. This is probably then... So this could probably be like a monthly thing or like every month and a half or whatever, 45 days. So that's not too bad. I'm not too upset about that. That can be good. And then guild battle, arena. Arena I could do. I'm not gonna do that now, but I could do that easily. And then this I'm still waiting for. Okay, now there's the match prediction. Ken team versus the Evil Ryu team. So that's here. You know what? I'm just gonna go with whoever's the higher rank. It's not by much, but I'll go with him. I don't really care. I honestly don't really care if I lose my money. I just want to finish this mission here. Because they're doing this at the same time that they're doing the Budo battle. The Budo battle is a little bit easier to tell. Well, it's a little bit easier to decide. Telling is a different story. So they have M. Bison, they have Elena. Who's the attacker on this team? And here they have Akuma, so Akuma can potentially attack the back row. This is just a sustain team. I think I'm gonna go with this one, to be honest. Okay. And you know what's funny? I never finished this. I was missing 2 items that I just didn't finish it. Burning Star. I kind of want to buy the Ken, but 50 bucks though, you know. I guess I'll still think about it. Because I've been wanting another legendary, and they kind of brought back all the legendaries. So part of me wanted the Sakura. But now knowing that Chun-Li could have been 30 bucks, there's no way I'll buy Chun-Li. And I basically just want another legendary just to have a second one. And then to me, that's pretty much all I'm going to spend on this game. Just to buy one. Ken is a good one. Like maybe Ryu. Maybe I'll buy Ken and Ryu. Or maybe I'll just wait for Ryu or something. Call it a day. Alright, let me end there. We're an hour and 8 into this video. I think that's enough. So I'm going to end it here and I'm going to upload. Alright guys. Later. Hope you enjoyed that.